I'm Alex, and I'm an actor. I'm here to see Dr. Ronsley for revision rhinoplasty. I had a previous surgery on my nose, and I wasn't happy with the results. So my first surgery with the first doctor that I went to, it didn't really feel like I had any input on my nose. My nostrils came out uneven, and there was also up at the top, like the bone was uneven, and the doctor had to go back in a few months later in the office, and while I was still awake, file stuff down and take cartilage from behind my ear. So he tried to fix the nostrils, but they're still uneven, and also the bone where he put the cartilage is really elevated, so it's basically collapsing at the tip. It kind of like droops over. My breathing was a lot worse. They're kind of uneven on each side. Like I breathe better out of my left side than I do on my right. The main differences that I can tell between Dr. Ronsley and the other plastic surgeons that I've interviewed with and also had who did my primary surgery is that the consultation with Dr. Ronsley, it really felt like we were collaborating and that my opinion mattered, and the technique he uses I like a lot better than other doctors where they try to take too much away or add too much in there. And I think that he kind of works with what you have, and he's able to give you a natural nose without making it look pinched or too fake. My first doctor said, he was like, nobody's going to be looking up underneath your nose. Like, no one cares about the scars. No one cares if your nostrils are even. But being an actor, you're on camera, and it's something that does bother you. And even if no one's looking up under my nose, I am, and it bothers me. And Dr. Ronsley was able to comfort me and know that, doesn't matter who is looking at it, you should still get a nose that you're happy with. I'm really excited to see these changes, and just can't wait to come out looking a lot better. I had revision rhinoplasty 2 months ago from Dr. Ronsley, and I'm so happy and excited. I love my results. He did my nose job without having to cut open my nose, and he made it a lot smaller, and he took the bump out of it and just evened it out, and he did a really good job. The recovery was awesome. I had a cast on my nose, and I had to wear it for about a week, which it didn't bother me at all. I was still taking pictures of myself with my cast on. Not only did he improve the symmetry of my nose, but I could just breathe as soon as I got out of there, and that was the best part for me, is that I was able to get the looks I wanted without having to compromise my breathing. Before the surgery, I had a few consultations with Dr. Ronsley so that we could discuss what direction I wanted to go with my nose and what we were going to focus on to fix. And he did some computer imaging, which was really cool. I got to see my nose before and then what he was going to do to it after. And it was amazing when he took the cast off and I saw my nose. It looked exactly like the image. It was exactly what I wanted, exactly what we talked about. And I kept looking at the picture and I was like, wait, is that me right now or is that the other image? It was dead on. It's scary going under the knife, and especially I already felt like my nose was already destroyed in a way, and I didn't feel like it was going to be fixed. So there was a huge risk going into it. Like, am I even going to come out looking better? Is it going to look worse? And it's something that I had to really talk to my parents about, and they were just very concerned because they didn't want me to have to go through everything all over again. When I saw my nose, when Dr. Ronsley took the cast off, it was the best feeling, and it was like a sense of relief. I felt like I could just finally be myself. Like, I looked how I wanted to look and felt how I wanted to feel, and I love my nose, and I think the results speak for themselves.